Hi, good evening. Learn English by reading the One Piece. 大家好，我是英文小白。Last time we know Anna is type of womanly and culture-like quickness and tact. So she wants to both rebuke him and console him. But how Anna make Prince Vasily feel better? Today we will know by changing the topic. So Anna will change the topic to talk about Prince Vasily's splendid children. Anna said how unfairly the joys of life are distributed. Blah blah blah. And you have two splendid children. What's your way when you make your friend feel upset? How you console him? Leave your answer below. Let's start.
We learned a few things about Anna herself, right?
Yes.
Which were what?
Anna is kind of complicated.
Why'd you say complicated?
She have different opinion in her mind and change quickly.
Well, I think last time is much more like it's not like changing mind. She saw that what she said is affecting her friend, the prince.
And then
she was able to kind of rescue this, make the situation better.
Yeah, make Prince feel better.
Correct. And then he made her think about.
And she changed the topic to Prince's daughter.
Correct. Right. So I think it's not like she's changing her mind. She's very quick to react.
Yeah, quickly to react.
Yeah. Okay. So so mention about her daughter, which they say is very beautiful.
Yeah.
The prince bowed to signify his respect and gratitude. So I'm not exactly sure why he bowed down, but basically maybe he's kind of like saying he understands why she said this, right? To make him feel better and make him maybe understand that, okay, I cannot help you in this case,
so
right?
This word signify.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of this word?
Means I give a sign, right? Suppose I hold my hand or wave something. It's a sign.
It's a sign.
So he bowed to make a sign of his respect and gratitude.
To show?
Yes.
Okay. Respect is another meaning, but gratitude is
Thankfulness.
Similar? Thankfulness. Okay.
I often think, she continued after a short pause, drawing nearer to the prince and smiling amiably at him, as if to show that political and social topics were ended and the time had come for intimate conversation. I often think how unfairly sometimes the joys of life are distributed. Why has fate given you two such splendid children? I don't speak of Anatole, your youngest. I don't like him, she added in a tone admitting of no rejoinder and raising her eyebrows. Two such charming children, and really appreciate them less than anyone, and so you don't deserve to have them. Now, I often think, she continued after a short pause, so there was a little pause, right? Because now
it's one pause.
There's a little pause.
Yeah, little pause.
And after the prince bowed, there was a little pause.
Yes.
So she's picking up the conversation again. So
she picked up the conversation again.
So she went to near the prince and smiling.
Nearer to the prince.
And smiling amiably, so very friendly. She's smiling friendly at him.
Amiably means friendly at him.
Yeah.
As if to show
that political and social topics were ended. That they finished.
In order to show. Looks like
to show. Just say put to show. Don't worry.
Okay.
To show him that we're done talking about politics and social stuff, right?
Okay.
And it's time to talk about intimate conversation, right? Intimate.
What does intimate mean?
Close conversation, like between like close friends, right? Intimate.
You mean intimate means close?
Means close, yeah.
Okay. Conversation.
Okay. I often think how unfairly sometimes the joys of life are distributed. Okay, so we can talk about this one.
Unfairly, sometimes the joys of life are distributed. Distributed means sent?
No, distributed means how you. So I'm gonna give you. I have two children. I'm gonna give have 5 candy. I give 3 to one and 2 to the other. So I distributed the candy.
Distributed the candy.
Right.
So that means distributed the joy of life.
Right. So
Unfairly.
yeah, unfairly because some people get more.
More. Some people get less.
Less. So it's unfairly how some
Okay.
people get more and less,
So
right?
she will talk about the joys of life.
Yes.
Wow.
So why have fate, right, destiny,
Fate
given
means destiny.
given you 2 such splendid children?
Oh,
So
splendid
why-
means good children.
Yeah. So why did you get such nice 2 children? And but she says, I don't speak of Anatole, your youngest. I don't like him. So
Oh,
I
really?
guess he has 3 children then, because 2
Two are very good.
yes, but one of them she doesn't like
She didn't
Anatole.
want
Right?
to. Ah.
She added a tone admitting of no rejoinder and raising her eyebrows. So I'm not sure rejoinder what that means, but
raising
basically
her
we can kind of guess. So maybe she didn't feel bad about saying anything about Anatole because she says I don't like him. It's kind of bad,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But she apparently she says
tone.
admitting no rejoinder. Maybe she didn't feel guilty about saying it that way. So maybe
Admitting means
admitting means like. Sort of like confessing or letting you know
letting you know
why I said this or whatever.
Oh.
With of no rejoinder, right? Meaning, so it could be like she shows no like feeling bad about saying it, rejoinder,
Maybe later we'll
and
next
raising
time
her
we'll-
eyebrows, right?
Next time we'll
maybe
figure out these
Yeah.
words. Okay.
and raising her eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
2 such charming children, and really you appreciate them less than anyone, and so you don't deserve to have them. So basically, she's saying, remember about the joys of life, right? So it
Yes.
says that's very unfair how it's distributed. So she's saying that, Prince, you have 2 such wonderful children
Yes.
and such charming children, and you don't appreciate them.
Huh?
You really appreciate them less than anyone. It says that she appreciates them more than he does. And so he says, you don't deserve to have them. That's what he's
Oh.
saying. Remember what she said about the daughter. The daughter is very beautiful, right?
Yes.
And I don't know about that first son that wants a post for the Baron, but I don't know about that one. But anyway, basically she's saying
But she
you have
said
such
you don't deserve to have them.
Yes.
Is this too strong? The tone is too
No,
strong?
it's-
Is criticize him? You don't deserve to have them? Or
yeah.
it's
Well,
just,
why did she say you don't?
just tease?
Why no? Let's just think about why did she say that? Why did she says you don't deserve?
You're not a good father, so you don't deserve to
She
have
didn't say
them.
about good father. That's not what she said.
But if people
Because he
say
doesn't.
this
No, it says here
sentence,
because you appreciate them less than anyone means that
how she know?
it doesn't matter. That's what she's saying.
That's what her
That's what
thing.
she's saying,
What
right?
she's saying.
She says that you don't appreciate them, so you don't deserve to have them. She smiled her ecstatic smile. Again, she smiled like she kind of
She
like when she
smiled
said this, she's kind of doing her smile again. Ecstatic means like full of energy again. You can think of that way.
Ecstatic smile.
Smile,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember before you say she always have smile on her
Her face, correct.
But that smile is not
This one,
aesthetic.
not this one.
Smell is maybe it's real.
No, I'm not sure
my
about
God.
real. I can't help it. I can't help it, said the prince. Lavater would have said, I lack the bump of paternity. So I don't know who Lavater is, but said that he lacked the bump of paternity. That bump, bump, right? So bump means
Bump means what?
Bump like something is growing. A road is not even, has a bump on the road.
I
Same.
understand.
But I don't know what it means. Bump of paternity means fatherhood.
Fatherhood?
Yeah, paternity means fatherhood. So he lacks something about fatherhood. Maybe he's not a good father, like you said.
So what mean I can't help it? Means I cannot.
I cannot appreciate them or something. I cannot. She just said that he does not appreciate them as much, right?
And he agree.
He sort of agrees, right?
Ah.
And then let's see. Don't joke. I mean to have a serious talk with you. Do you know I'm dissatisfied with your younger son? Between ourselves, and she and her face assumed its melancholic expression. He was mentioned at Her Majesty's, and you were pitied. Yeah. Yeah, pity. Given pity. Basically saying that about her younger son now, right?
Don't joke. I mean you have a serious.
Yeah, so she's talking about the younger son that she did not like,
which
right?
she dissatisfied with.
Yes. So it says between you and I, between you and me.
Between ourselves.
Yeah, between the prince and herself. And he was mentioned at her majesty's. That is, the younger son was mentioned, right, at the majesty, at the king's. And then people felt sorry for him, for the prince.
I don't understand.
Okay, so the younger son, right? She feels bad about the younger son.
Why?
She doesn't like, right? So I'll give you the why. Because when he was mentioned at her majesty's, meaning that he
was mentioned.
The younger son
at her
majesty's.
Majesty means the empress, right?
Yes, when the son's name was mentioned at her majesty's.
So what happened?
You were pitied. Means that you means the prince.
The prince.
People felt sorry. Pitied means you feel sorry for for someone.
The prince feels sorry.
No, people feel sorry for him.
People feel sorry for the prince.
Right.
Because
when they're talking about his son.
His son at her
majesty's.
Majesty.
Right. So that means that people don't
like to talk about the son.
No, maybe they say that they feel sorry for the father because he has such son.
Oh.
Right?
So and her face assumed it's what this mean?
Melancholy.
Melancholy, yeah.
Kind of like emotional, emotional,
emotional,
but more like a sad kind of emotional thing.
Sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Bye. See you.
See you next time.